Okay, welcome once again. It is my great pleasure to introduce a friend who has been very supportive over the last few years, and in fact, whose uncle is probably responsible in many ways for this entire complex here. I was years ago very intrigued with Luis Valdez's concept of teledramatic arts and technology. Luis was years ahead in terms of anticipating where we would be today. And it's with great pleasure that I'm going to introduce his nephew and introduce our kind of curriculum specialist and the leader of our Actos program, leader of our media arts direction, none other than Emiliano Valdez.
Hi, thank you. Thank you very much. I'm Emiliano Valdez. It's a pleasure to be here today. I thank you guys for all coming. It's really important, I think, the age that we're living in now, to promote digital citizenship. And I think that one of those things is not only is it important for our kids to be responsible when we're online, but also be responsible for accessing the information that comes across. So I think that is our focus, and that's our push for why the news. It also keeps our students informed. As we know, with the changing times, it's very important for our students to kind of stay abreast of the things that are happening in the news and kind of decipher sometimes for our families at home some of the things that are happening. So it's really important. This has become a big push since summer, our first summer program. And right now we're pushing because we are trying to involve more schools in what we do. We don't just do the news, we create shorts, we do short films, we do animation, we do stop motion animation, and we do also do PSAs for our schools. One of the great things about what we're doing right now is that it absolutely is putting a great energizer for our students in the Common Core classrooms that they're in all day long. And so one of the things that we actually teach is collaboration, communication, teamwork, critical thinking, and that is all part of what we do in our after-school programs and some of the programs that we're starting to move into the day school. And so it's important to us right now that we push. We have a brand new curriculum that is a broadcast and film curriculum. It is CTE, Career Pathways driven. It's also Common Core aligned. And we are actually taking that on the road over the next couple of years to put it in various schools to make sure that we're having equal access for all of our students. Again, we are a self-sustained operation in that the schools that we are willing to serve don't have to have technology in place. They do have to have an internet connection, of course, but we do have a self-sustained truck, the media truck that comes in that has stations for us to be able to produce all of the stuff that I just listed. Again, it's really my pleasure to work in this community. It's not a far community from where we've grown up. At El Teatro Campesino Salinas is our backyard, and there are many collaborations that we have with members, artist members of the community, particularly Eric Gutierrez, who is part of our team as well, and he runs his own film company, which is Calavera Productions, and he is an amazing teacher as well, and you saw his group perform just recently for the Mary Chapa newscast, and of course Joanna Owens, which was mentioned already. She's an amazing person who is with us every day in our programs, but we like to make sure that we're hitting what's needed and necessary in the schools, not just a fun after-school experience. Of course, it needs to be engaging, but I think what's really important to us is that we are aligned to what the teacher's goal are of the school day, and that is to make our kids collaborative, creative, the 4 C's, right, and critical thinkers. And it's very important that we push forward. It's very important that we instill these skills in our students because this is the world that we live in. This is the age that we live in, where kids are going to be going to college. That pathway is going to be a lot clearer for the kids that we are working with. They will get that experience and understand what it's like to be up under the hot lights, to be on the hot seat, if you will, and they will understand what it means to work collaboratively when they work in their college cohorts. That most of the colleges nowadays, that is what they're doing. They're asking people to demonstrate group work. I'm very, very privileged to introduce the next group, which is one of the other schools that we are currently serving right now, and that is Monte Elementary School. They are a great school, as is Mary Chapa. We hope to add to that. Please feel free to check our website to contact us if you are interested in having our programs in your after-school program. Again, they are staffed by professionals, people who have done this work for a living. And we look forward to serving you in the future. So again, please contact the McCate website as to how to get this program in your school. Without further ado, I'd like to introduce Montebella, who is also going to be doing the news today. Thank you.
Good afternoon. Welcome to McCate Studios. I am your host, Emilio Benjamin Gonzalez, and here are my two co-hosts,
Jasmine Gonzalez and Gabriela Tana.
Okay, so today my news is national news. Police in California have been searching for a boy that has gone missing. A 35-year-old father was given instructions to deliver the boy at a certain place, but was unconscious and was arrested for endangerment and abduction, and for also being unconsciousness after being okay, so the mother states, I told him to bring the boy to a certain direction in strict orders, and his bill payment is $100,000, but was moved up to $10 million. And now on to Gabby.
Thank you, Emilio. So recently, a women's homeless shelter has been shut down due to not having enough resources coming in the first 3 months. This has led to women being in streets without food, clothes, and personal products. In Montebella, a 6th grade class has started donating clothes, food, and personal hygiene to Victory Mission Incorporated, where they are a homeless shelter for anyone. And this is an example of how anyone can make a difference in this world. Now to Jasmine.
Thank you, Gabby. Today I'll be saying the weather for Salinas, California. It is 57 degrees Fahrenheit at the moment with a cloudy day. So far, from what I know, it's going to be scattered showers tomorrow, so get your raincoats ready. For the rest of the week, I know that it's going to be sunny, so I'd get some sunscreen if I were you. So now on to Emilio.
Thank you for joining us today, and good night.